What you want?
Are you Gene Lamarck?
Yes, I am.
What's your theory?
My theory is called the Lamarckism theory. And I developed this theory in 1809, which is my prime. And this theory is an evolutionary theory where the parents, animals' parents, they can give their offspring will have the same. Say they have like a well-developed organ. It's nice, really good, pretty big sometimes, greater thing. And then they can give that organ will be transferred to their offspring. And not they won't get their own organ, but the organ will have a similar organ to like their parents. And this was pretty much gone. I was like some genetics didn't like my theory in 1930, and they like disbanded it. But the Soviet Union during the 20th century, they had some ideas similar to mine. But it was nice meeting you.
Go. So the flat Earth theory. The flat Earth theory states that the Earth is a flat disk with Antarctica on the outside, which is a 150-foot ice wall that NASA employees guard so people don't jump over.
Yeah.
Flat Earth theorists also believe that the sun and the moon, 32 miles in diameter, rotate around the Earth at 3,000 miles in the sky. Flat Earth theorists also know that there's an invisible anti-moon that covers up part of the moon, and that's why we have solar eclipse. Flat Earth theorists also believe that gravity does not exist, but instead that the Earth is moving upwards at 32 feet per second. Flat Earthers also believe that GPS systems are rigged and that airplane pilots are not actually flying in straight lines, but instead are flying in circles above the globe. Flat Earthers also do not believe in the scientific method, but instead they believe in the Zectic method, which is more reliant upon empirical data, which is data intrudes on your senses and perception of the world. So since Flat Earthers perceive the world as flat, therefore they believe the world is flat.
The theory of the open polar sea states that there's a warm body of water near the North Pole. Many people have given their lives trying to look for it for either financial gain or just for the glory when they go back to their country. And many sailors believe that the polar sea will give an easy to passage from Europe to northern Asia. And that made finding it very valuable in the late 1500s. Henry VIII argued that using the polar sea would shave 10,000 kilometers of the typical route to Asia. But the hopes of discovering the polar sea died with American naval officer George Washington DeLong, a lieutenant commander.
Cold fusion. Cold fusion is a hypothesized nuclear reaction. It mostly occurs at or around room temperature. By 1989, 1929, around that time period, scientists said that cold fusion was not proven. The cold fusion also means to restore wilderness, and it means to keep the Earth's biosphere from extinction. And that's it. Cold fusion means that it is economically viable to recycle all waste to pristine all waterways and to recycle trash.